All right, so good morning, everyone. Go ahead and find that comfortable seat on your mat, and you may want to have that prop underneath you to help you sit up well and more comfortably. We're going to begin our Kundalini yoga practice today with our Kundalini mantra, which is Om Namo Gurudev Namo, all on one breath, 3 times. So to begin, you might want to rub your hands together and then let your thumbs rest at your chest, resting there. Just going to hold this up so that you can read it if you wish. Take a deep breath out and then in, and then we'll begin the the mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. One more time. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Good. Rub your palms together. Wonderful. And we're going to come onto all fours. So bring your legs around, hands under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Very good. And bring your feet up and let's circle around through your ankles. And reverse direction. Come up onto the knees and circle the wrists. And reverse direction. Good. Bring the hands down underneath the shoulders. And move into cat and cow. Inhale as the belly lowers. Draw the heart up the tailbone. Exhale as you draw the belly up towards the sky, gazing into the heart. Tailbone points down. Move with your breath. With an exhale, draw the hips back towards the ankles, and just rest here in a child's pose for a moment. Giving your weight to the ground. Connect your fingers into the mat like sticky froggy fingers and draw the hips back. Stretch back through one leg, straight back. And then draw the toes towards that kneecap so that you're pressing back through the ankle. And then engage that leg, that side of the buttocks, and squeeze. Good. Release the squeeze, stretch the toes, point the toes, and then bring the knee back down. Now, draw one arm up, stretching straight in front of you. And then bring your thumb into the palm and the fingers over the thumb. And squeeze your fist like you're shining out superpowers. Good. Open the fingers again. And bring the hand back down. Very good. Stretch back the other leg. Straight back. Good. And then draw the toes towards that kneecap so that you're pressing back through the ankle and the heel. And squeeze that side of the leg, that side, squeeze the buttocks on that side. And then point the toes, release the squeeze. And bring that knee back down. Draw the other arm forward, straight in front of you. And bring the thumb into the palm and the fingers underneath. Over the thumb. And squeeze the palm and the fist like you're shooting out superpowers. And then open the fingers again. And bring the hand back down. Very good. Move into a few cat and cows. Draw the belly down, open the heart. Breathing into the hips, into the counter pose, making a little hill with your back. A few of these, maybe two more rounds. And let's come up to standing. You can either come into a down dog to then walk your feet forward towards the hands, or use a prop to come up to help you lift back up and come all the way up. Great. Wonderful. All right, let me see if I can find my notes here. Good. All right, so we're going to, from the standing position, come down and bring the hands to the hips. Back is flat. I'm going to breathe normally here. Press into the hips like you're elongating the spine. Good. Keep breathing, pressing. Bend the knees a little bit and come back up to standing. Shoulders back. And then come down again, bending forward from the hips. Now, this movement is a big circle. So you're going to inhale as you come up to one side, all the way up. Exhale as you come down, and then pause. The forward fold. And then circle, but in the reverse direction, coming up to the other side. Exhale, come down, and pause. Reverse direction, inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Stretching through the fingers. Keep going a little longer. One more in each direction. Good. Resting down. And then roll on up, come back up to standing. Now, lean forward again. Bring your hands down to either the mat or to blocks. If you don't reach the ground easily, give yourself, make the ground higher. Bring a block or even a stool to your hands so that you have something to put your hands on. Now, this next move can be a little tricky and it does involve some balance. So I urge you to listen inwards. Notice if you need to pause and give yourself those pauses or breaks. So the move here is to do a little jump where your hands and feet leave the ground at the same time. So it looks like a little inhale as you lift up and exhale when you come back down to the ground like this. And it can be a little hop.
If coming up off the hands at the same time as the feet is a lot, just lift up the feet a little bit. That's still going to take some energy and be really good for you. But if you can, bring the feet and the ground, hands off the ground at the same time. And inhale, exhale. And rest down. Good job. And come on back up to standing. Very good. In a standing position, the feet can be under you, can be hip width distance, or a little wider. Bring your arms up. And we're going to sway like a tree, swaying forward and back. Hips come forward, arms go back. Hips go back, arms come forward. Inhale, exhale. One more. And arms down. Good. Now we're going to move into a lunge. So stand at the top of your mat. You might want to have your blocks by your feet here. Again. And see if you can balance and bring one foot back behind you at any distance. Does not need to be super far. Now, keep that front knee bent, back foot on the ground. Now you have the option to come on to lift that heel up. So the back heel's off of the ground. You may want to place your foot back a little farther. Kind of feel it out. It helps to have something nearby if you're working on your balance and like to have something help you. Find a spot to gaze at in front of you that is not moving. We're going to practice bending that front knee and then straightening it a little bit. Arms out to the sides or up to the sky. Maybe inhale, lift. Exhale, arms come down. Good. And let's come into that lunge. See if you can kind of press into that front foot and kind of propel yourself back to standing. Good. And if that, you can always just do that a little bit at a time to get back here too. Good. So come into standing. Inhale, arms out and up and down to the heart. Pausing here. Good. All right, so we're going to do our lunges on the other side now. So carefully feel it out, balance, and bring the other leg back behind you, whichever one you didn't just do. And place the foot, to begin, that foot flat on the ground, front knee bent. And then feel out lifting that back heel, so you're on the ball of the foot. And you may wish to step the foot back a little deeper or keep it where it is. Wherever you are, you want that front knee kind of over the front foot. Good. And we're going to feel this out a little bit, bending the front knee and then straightening it a bit. You can add in the arms by lifting the arms up when you inhale, lift the knee. Exhale, arms down as you bend the knee. So that happens. So I'm taking my socks off so I have a little more balance. Let's do a few more. And come into your lunge. Full lunge with the knee bent, heel up. And then begin to propel from the back foot so that you can begin to walk the foot closer to the other one. Very good. Good balance here. Excellent. Inhale, arms out to the side, stretch out to the fingertips. And then bring the hands up, palms up to the sky. And down to the heart. Pause here. Good. And now coming down to forward fold. And then down to sit on the ground. Very good. In this sitting pose, we're going to begin with a Sufi grind. Circle your weight around so that you feel your weight pressing into the floor from one sitting bone towards the tailbone, sitting bone, towards the pubic bone. And around. Good. And when you're ready, reverse your direction. Breathing around the circle. to center. Start with the hands on the ankles. Inhale as you rock the hips forward and open through the chest. Exhale as you rock back on the hips and around the spine. Breathe in and out through your nose if you can. Mouth is good if you need to. And come back to the center. And then bring your hands up. Now, and then fingers in, thumbs out. Actually, you can just have the palms open for this one, sorry. So we're gonna do the same thing, a rounding of the back, and then a rocking forward on the hips with the arms open and up. Good. Come into the forward position, breathe in deeply. Hold the breath. And exhale, bring it back to neutral and hands in to the chest. Bring your legs out long and stretch over from the hips. If it feels good to you, you can bounce a little bit here. Keep breathing. Maybe breathing in as you come up, out as you come down, or really just breathing as you and meeting in a forward position. Relaxing the head. And lift on up to full sitting up. Bring one knee up. Hold on to the knee and twist your belly button towards that thigh. Carefully bring your hand back behind you. Sitting up tall and begin to twist your spine. Breathing in your twist and pausing in this twisted position. Slowly coming back out, untwisting, And stretch your leg down. Inhale, arms up. And folding over. Fold over from the hips. Relax the head. Slowly roll back up to sitting. Bring your other knee in. Give it a little hug. Bring one hand back behind you so that you're twisting towards your knee. And really feel the twist in the lower belly and the chest. And breathe in this position. Slowly come out. And lower that leg down. Stretch the arms up. And fold forward. Last one. And slowly come back up and bring your feet in. Actually, what we're going to do is come back onto the back. And bring the knees in. We're going to take a short shavasana and then move into the meditation. So you're going to rock on your back. Rest your legs. Shavasana is not about completing anything. It's just about resting and feeling into that sensation of just soaking it all in your nervous system. Time to pause and come into rest and digest mode. deep breaths. And to bring a little movement to the face and fingers and toes. When you feel ready, move into a supine spinal twist by bringing up one knee towards the shoulder. Bring your arms out wide, and then bring the knee across your hips, leg towards the other side. Rest for a moment, feel the shoulder relax. Bring that knee back if you haven't already. And that leg down to the ground. From the other side, bring that knee up towards the shoulder. And arms press down, leg goes across the hips to the other side. And just rest here for a moment. Maybe the shoulder melts down. Bring it back, knee comes across towards the shoulder. And down to the ground. You might wish to bring both knees into the chest and rock a little bit side to side or up and down. Back. And we're going to make our way up to sitting. You can either roll onto your side and press up, or rock up like an egg. Up to you. And come into a cross-legged pose. So we will be here for a few minutes. So if you would like to, if you generally feel better when you are sitting on a chair, come up to a chair, and you can do that at any point. Or you can sit on a bolster or block. Go ahead and give yourself that height. That's another in between. Let me get mine. Good. So, we're going to do a 7-minute meditation. This one is for health and for connecting to our union with infinity. So sitting in this easy pose, wherever you are, normalize your breath by breathing deep. Then bring your arms, your hands together with your right hand on top of the left hand and the right thumb on top of the left thumb. The fingers are not interlaced. So it's like you cup your hands this.
right over left. This meditation is called To Live Young for a Long Time, which I know you all are already doing. But this meditation is specifically called that. How this works is we're going to close the eyes when you're ready and breathe in through the mouth in 3 like strokes, like, and then let it out through the nose in 1 breath. Breathe in through the nose, 3 strokes. Out through the nose, 1 stroke. The locked hands are held at the heart center level, not touching the body, so in front of you. On the 3 squeezes, on the 3 strokes in, with each stroke in, squeeze your hand and then release. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. And on the exhale, no squeeze, do nothing. So inhale through the mouth, 3 squeezes. Relax the hands, exhale through the nose. Good. Continue. Pressing the hands very consciously. to complete this meditation, we're going to do 3 intentional inhales. On this first one, inhale and make your hand grip very tight and squeeze your entire body. Hold the breath, come into your center. Keep holding the breath. And then release with a big cannon breath through the mouth. Relax. Inhale again. Bring your whole body into one solid iron grip. Squeeze. Hold the breath for 20 seconds. When you need to exhale, exhale with the cannon breath. Last one. Inhale once more. But this time, do not squeeze, do nothing. Just suspend the breath with your will for 20 seconds. And then exhale and relax. Bring your hands back down. Bring the palms together, rub the palms. Notice if any transformations have happened today. Stretch the arms out and up. And back down to the heart. We're going to end class with one long Om. So you can inhale or exhale and then inhale and then make the sound Om with me. Om. May this practice bring us peace, and may we share this peace with the world. Namaste. Thank you. Go ahead and stretch out those legs, those feet. And thank you so much for practicing with me today and giving yourself this radiance and vitality through your practice. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, wherever you happen to be watching this.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.